What if 2 weeks of consistency could actually change your life? For the next 14 days, I'm locking in on 10 healthy habits. I'll show you what actually helped, what didn't, and whether 2 weeks of discipline can really make a difference. Happy Monday. Welcome to day 1 of me locking in for the next 14 days. Here's a list of rules that I set for myself for this challenge. You can pause and look at them if you want, but I'll definitely be talking about each of them as I go. First, I am spending an hour each morning completely off my phone. I'm also starting each day writing 3 things I'm grateful for and 3 positive affirmations. I'm going on a morning walk. I think later today it's supposed to thunderstorm, so I'm trying to beat this storm. Truly, you guys, though, I am feeling so tired. I went to bed early-ish last night, but I didn't fall asleep till around 10:45, 11, and then I woke up at 2:45 and could not fall back asleep until after 4. So I'm just feeling so exhausted this morning, but I'm hoping that the walk will wake me up a little. I'm bringing my phone for safety purposes. I won't go on it, I promise. I'm going on my phone now since it's been well over an hour since I woke up, but when I tell you I slept bad last night, this is how bad. I was literally awake for 2 hours in the middle of the night. I'm back home from work. I threw on the same shirt that I wore this morning on my walk and then put on some white leggings. I am going to get a quick workout in. I truly am so proud of myself for even just making it through the day today because I'm not someone who functions well on little sleep. The fact that I only got 4.5 hours is just insane to me. I'm usually able to sleep through the night pretty well, but for some reason last night, I just could not turn off my thoughts and I was having a lot of anxiety. So when I woke up this morning, I actually thought about not starting this challenge today, but I'm really glad that I did because it is a Monday. I feel like it is easier to start when it's the beginning of the week, which leads me to why am I actually doing this challenge? First, I feel like I've been very stagnant lately, and I shared this with you guys. I feel like I've gotten too comfortable and I haven't really pushed myself in a little while. I think that challenging yourself is so important for growth. So I decided to do 14 days because I wanted it to be somewhat of a sprint. I really want to determine by the end of this if these habits are actually practical for my everyday life or if it's not sustainable because like you saw, I do work a 9 to 5. So basically I came up with 10 habits that I feel like will really change my life. And I'm still trying to figure out the best routine and the order of the habits. But like I said, I'm hoping by the end of this, I'll figure out which habits are sustainable in the long run for me. Because here on this channel, we are not about hustle culture. We're not about toxic productivity. We love slow productivity and finding sustainable ways to live while still being very intentional with our habits and how we're spending our time. And then also I picked 14 days because if you guys know my husband, he is in the military reserves and he is actually gone for 2 weeks with the military. So I felt like it was the perfect time. I really want to use these 2 weeks while he's gone very intentionally. Like I said, I am going to get a quick workout in. My goal is to do 2 weighted workouts per week. And then I also have volleyball on Tuesday nights. So that's 3 days of an actual workout. And then of course I'm doing the walks every morning. I'm not gonna push myself super hard with this workout because I do think it's super important to listen to your body, and I did barely get any sleep last night, so I'm definitely not gonna overdo it. I think I'm just gonna spend like literally 20 minutes just lifting some 10-pound dumbbells. At the end of the day, I'm still checking off a habit from my challenge by getting this workout done, but I don't wanna get to the point where this challenge is causing me to no longer listen to my body. It's super important to continue to stay in touch with ourselves and how we're feeling. And with that, let's get this lift. I'm making some brown rice pasta, and then I also pre-made some cucumber salad, so that's gonna be my dinner tonight. I'm keeping it so simple. Truthfully, I need to go to the grocery store, but I won't be able to tomorrow because I have volleyball, so I won't have time after work. So I will go to the grocery store on Wednesday. Today and tomorrow will hopefully be somewhat easy dinners. I feel like the fatigue isn't hitting me as much right now, but I know I will be so tired tomorrow just because of the lack of sleep, which I've mentioned so many times already. You get it. I'm really hoping that it doesn't throw off the rest of my week. I do currently have a pretty bad headache though, so I'm gonna fill this up, drink some more water. This is your sign to also drink some water right now. Cheers! Kitchen is clean. My lunch is packed for tomorrow, and I'm going to move on to another part of my challenge, which is spending time on business related things every day. If you guys saw my last video, I kind of shared that I want to start my own business, and instead of having everything figured out and then telling you, I decided to share that with you super early on. So I'm at the very beginning stages. Over these next 2 weeks, I really want to make it a point to spend at least some time each day getting further along in the process. So for now, I'm just going to focus on brainstorming. To be quite honest, it has felt pretty overwhelming, but then I just have to remind myself that I'm in no rush at all. I need to ground myself and realize that good things take time. Starting is always the hardest part, and honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's kind of similar to when I started YouTube. I was terrified. I had no idea how to edit, how to do anything, but you just learn as you go. So I remind myself of that, and I just kind of keep taking little baby steps. And I hope that this just inspires you in a way that it's never too late to start something. I never want to look back with regret for not trying something that I wanted to do. So if you've also been wanting to try something and you keep putting it off because of fear or doubt, this is your sign to just go all in, take that first baby step. The thunder and lightning outside are going crazy right now. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it. I'm entering the portion of my evening where I get to do my cozy habits. The first one is going to be journaling. I want to do a self check-in every day, just kind of brain dump how I'm feeling, the mood that I'm in, my energy levels, how my day went. And then I also want to read 3 pages of a book. Currently, I'm reading a fiction book, Part of Your World, but it can really be any book as long as I am completing 3 pages. I really try to keep my habits super simple. Obviously, if I want to read more than 3 pages, I can, but I don't want to set an unrealistic goal for myself. Plus, I'm a very slow reader, and I know there's going to be nights where I'm kind of just rushing to get to bed. So I want to make sure that the goal is attainable. Also, we're doing really good on time. It's currently 9:12. And part of this challenge is also trying to get in bed by 9:45 p.m. every night, which is honestly way earlier than I've been going to bed. My goal is to fix my sleep schedule and just have a better nighttime routine, be more strict with my bedtime. Honestly, I've been going to sleep around 11 p.m. most nights, so if I can at least get in bed by 9:45, I'm hoping I can be asleep by 10:15-ish at the latest, but we'll see how I do with that habit. It is now 9:30 and I'm about to pop some sleep gummies in my mouth and then brush my teeth and go to sleep. I've been really liking these. I definitely try not to take it too often, but because I slept bad last night, I'm just going to take it tonight and hope that it knocks me out. These are like little melatonin and magnesium gummies, and they taste so good. I wish it was a candy, to be honest. It's day 2 and I slept so much better last night. I'm really curious to see what my sleep insights look like. Of course, once my digital detox hour is over, I change into my walking clothes. So I'm going to read my devotions and then get outside for a walk. Decided to have some toast this morning, and I'm eating breakfast prior to changing into my work clothes, which is new for me. It's a little different. Gotta switch things up from time to time. There are thunderstorms on the forecast for the rest of this week, so I'm trying to plan my walks around that. The mornings have been very wet, but not rainy, so that's been nice. And then also it's definitely a lot cooler in the mornings. So I think I am gonna stick to my morning walks. Also, it's now 7:18, so my digital detox hour is up, and I'm gonna check my sleep score just to see how much I actually got. This is saying that I slept for a total of 7 hours and 25 minutes. I feel like I had to have gotten more than that. It's saying that I fell asleep at 10:30. Regardless, I am feeling a bit more tired now than when I first woke up. I think because I got so little sleep the previous night, it's gonna take me a couple days to like make that sleep debt up. I don't know if that's how it works. back home, made it through another work day. I actually stopped at Chick-fil-A on my way home because I had some freebies in the app that I needed to use up. So that will just be part of my dinner. I have other leftovers that I'm gonna also eat, and I think I have enough leftovers to still have lunch for tomorrow. That's the goal. One of my freebies was ice cream, so I'm actually gonna eat this now because it is melting. That car ride was pretty warm and it was about 30 minutes from the Chick-fil-A. So honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of their ice cream. I said it. Like I told you guys before, I do have volleyball on Tuesday nights. So this is gonna be a bit of a rushed evening for me. I actually wrote up a full time block schedule on my phone that I'm gonna try to follow this evening, just to make sure that I have time to do everything I need to. My game tonight is at 8:20, so I have to leave my house at 7:20, and currently it's 5:30. So the first thing I have on my time block is from 5:30 to 6 for 30 minutes. I'm gonna do a little business sprint session and just get everything I can done within that time. Like I said yesterday, I'm kind of still in the brainstorming stage, so I'm just gonna have fun jotting my ideas out onto a Google Doc. I was gonna say onto paper, but like I'm not physically writing it. Okay, you guys get it. About 25 minutes before I'm gonna leave, so I'm just trying to get things ready for volleyball. I do want to eat a little bit more before I go. I feel like I have a good system going with whatever I wear in the morning for my walk. That's what I change into after I get home from work for my workout, and then in this case to go to volleyball. So it's working out really good. It's all about having systems. Also, I want to talk about my rule about going to bed by 9:45 p.m. There are 2 exceptions to that rule. One, Tuesday nights, which is tonight because of volleyball. I will probably not get home until closer to 10 p.m. So I'm definitely not going to get in bed by 9:45. And then also my exception is on weekends. As far as all of these rules and habits go on weekends, I kind of want to be a little bit more lenient. I think that finding balance is so important, and I'm also going to be traveling this weekend to go visit my friend who lives about 2 hours away. So I want to enjoy my time with her. It's also her birthday weekend. I'm gonna try my best to do some of the habits, but I'm not holding myself to that high standard. I kind of want to just have that good balance, like I said. So anyway, I just wanted to be clear and transparent about those exceptions. Also, surprise, surprise, yet again, it is raining and thundering outside. I feel like it's been like this every day for the past couple weeks. This has just been a very, very wet Virginia summer. It is also trash day. Normally Caleb takes the trash out, but of course, it's my job now. I really hope it stopped raining because I really don't feel like getting super wet. But yes, here I go, taking the trash to the curb. This is not monumental. I don't know why I'm making it seem like that. Okay, yeah, it was raining and I'm wet. I have 10 minutes until I have to leave, so I'm gonna eat some more of that cucumber salad that I was eating yesterday and then head out. It's 9:51 and I made it home. I am going to stretch right now before my shower. I'm trying to decide if I should let myself sleep in until 6:30 tomorrow and then just do more of the habits in the evening time, just so that I can allow myself to get a little extra sleep. Also, I want to talk about my mood. I have had the best mood today. I don't know if it's just because I got more sleep or because these habits are genuinely habits that bring so much joy into my life. It's probably a mixture of both of those things, but it's just wild what an effect it has on my mood. Oh my gosh, I am actually sore from my workout yesterday. It's crazy. Also, I promise I'm wearing shorts, don't worry. I was gonna wash my hair tonight, but I don't have time to really let it dry, and I don't feel like blow drying it, so I think I'm just gonna use some dry shampoo and wash my hair tomorrow night. definitely let myself sleep in so much extra this morning. I am so tired this morning, I think just because I didn't go to bed until pretty late. I don't think I fell asleep until 11:15-ish, and then I slept in till 6:30 and kind of just stayed in bed till 6:45. I have my breakfast, I'm eating some yogurt, and then I'm also going to try to just start my devotions while I'm eating, a cute little habit stack. I've also been off my phone since the minute I woke up, so my digital detox hour will end. I'm just gonna give myself until 7:45, which is right around the time that I head out the door for work. But yeah, it's Wednesday, it's day 3. I feel like I'm really lagging this morning, but I'm optimistic for today. I also need to pick up groceries after work, so that's on my to-do list. Here's my little grocery haul. It's definitely so different only shopping for one person, and I did not need as much as I thought I did. I got some riced cauliflower. I've actually never tried this before, so I'm excited to give that a try. Chicken, turkey lunch meat, sour cream, my plain yogurt. I got a cucumber, eggs, milk. These are the snacks that I've been eating. And then I got this snack as well, syrup, and then I was out of my deodorant. I'm not gonna lie, I'm completely dragging today, and I almost forgot that I didn't go on a walk this morning. So I changed into a comfy t-shirt and shorts, and I'm gonna get my walk in. It is literally so hot outside. I feel like every time I film a video, it's super hot, but that's just the summer in Virginia. Okay, technically it's 87 right now, so it's not as hot as I thought, but I can tell you when I was just out there, I was already starting to sweat. But I think a big reason why I'm dragging today is because I actually started my period today. TMI, but this channel is mostly girls anyway. So I'm thinking if I want to get my 3rd workout in this week, I kind of want to just do it now so that I don't have to do anything tomorrow. So I think what I'm going to do is go on the walk and then just do like a really simple 15-20 minute lifting session just with my little dumbbells. But yeah, that's the plan. It's currently 5:53, so I'm gonna try to make that pretty quick and then cook dinner. Workout actually felt pretty good, and I'm so glad that I did it. I'm definitely still very much so lagging. I'm glad that I at least got some form of movement in. 2 forms actually, the walk and the lift. I do have some leftovers for dinner that I'm gonna eat. I have some taco meat, so I'm gonna have tacos. I have some rice already cooked, but I am going to cook up some broccoli because it really needs to be eaten. It's been in my fridge for a while now. It looks like it's still good. I'm kind of running into the thing that I was worried about with this challenge, which is feeling like I'm running out of time. I don't want these habits to feel like they are taking away from my life. I only want them to feel like they are adding to my life. And for the most part, they are. But I think because this morning I slept in and I didn't do as many habits in the morning time, they've kind of all piled up towards the end of the day. And it is making me feel a little bit rushed. For instance, I cleaned up, I made my lunch for tomorrow, I showered, I got ready for bed, brushed my teeth, put on skincare, and now it's 9:05. So I only have about 40 minutes until my bedtime, the time that I want to be in bed, which is 9:45. I still need to spend a little bit of time working on my business, read a few pages of a book, do my little check-in journaling session, and finish the devotions that I started this morning because I didn't have enough time to finish them. I know each of those habits don't take very long, so I'm just gonna do one at a time, kind of knock them out. But the problem that I'm running into is that I haven't had any time to work on YouTube, and I really wanted to start editing tonight. Obviously, I won't have time, so I'm gonna try to edit tomorrow night and Friday night. I just need to be a little bit more strategic about when I do these habits so that I can still have time for my actual YouTube work. So yeah, I'm just gonna rapid fire knock them out, starting with devotions, moving on to reading 3 pages, then working on the business, and then I'll end the day with journaling about how I've been feeling and how my day went. I made it literally right on time. It's day 4. I feel like I'm in a really good mood this morning. I definitely stayed on my phone though last night for an hour, so I didn't even put it down until 10:45, which I'm not going to beat myself up about, but moving forward, obviously, I would like to get more sleep, so I should not do that. So I'm a little bit tired, but also in a good mood, like I said, and I think because it's Thursday, my last day in the office, that always puts me in a good mood because Fridays we work from home, in case you didn't know. I'm starting with my journaling and I've already changed into my walking clothes. I already put a little bit of makeup on for the day, so after I journal, I'm just gonna go on a quick walk. It's supposed to be 95 degrees today, so literally so hot. I think it said we're under another heat advisory warning, so I'm really glad I'm going on my walk in the morning instead of in the evening because your girl wants to stay cool. I think it's already high 70s right now though. In case you've been wondering how I'm setting up my pages, basically I start at the top of the page by writing what day it is, and then I put 3 things I'm grateful for in like a 1, 2, 3 list, and then 3 affirmations in a 1, 2, 3 list. And then when I come back in the evening, I kind of just write evening check-in and just like a little paragraph about how I'm feeling and how my day went. In case you were wondering, I go on silent walks in the mornings for 2 reasons. One, because I don't want to break the rule about going on my phone, so I don't want to play music or a podcast or anything. Although, of course, I go on my phone to take the little video clips and I bring it for safety reasons as well. And then the second reason is because sometimes it is so nice to just sit in silence or walk in silence, because I feel like throughout the whole day, we're constantly bombarded by noise, whether it's like literally noise or just the noise from social media or whatever we're doing on our phones. And it's so nice to just have that moment of peace, even if it is only for like 20 minutes. Definitely recommend. I'm so grateful that I didn't have cramps at all last night, so I was able to just sleep through the night, but I'm definitely starting to feel them now. So I'm just gonna read my devotions and then try and get some food in my stomach so that I can take some medicine, because this is not a good feeling, let me tell you. Women are tough. It's dinner time now. I just cooked up some ground beef and then I heated up my leftover rice and broccoli and I'm having a little bowl of it. I'm also uploading footage from this vlog onto my laptop because I really want to spend some time editing tonight. It is already quite a bit later. It's 7 p.m. I honestly don't know where the time went. I stopped for gas after work and then I was able to chat with my husband for a little bit, and cooking, of course. I cleaned up some dishes, so time flies, but I'm excited to have a very quiet and hopefully relaxing night. Also, my cramps have not been bad at all this period, which is so nice. It really just depends on the month. Sometimes I get terrible cramps and then some months I don't feel much at all. They're definitely like there, but it's been super manageable. So I'm very, very thankful for that. I have been editing for well over an hour now. It is now 9:04, so I have about 40 minutes until I get in bed. Honestly, I'm so tired. I could have fallen asleep if I wanted to, but editing was pretty productive. I'm about to spend a little bit of time doing my little business brainstorm of the day. In case you guys are curious where I'm at with everything business related, I'm like 95% positive that I have the name. I've also figured out my brand mission statement. I have the colors picked out, the fonts that I like. I put together like a little brand mood board just for myself, like inspiration and such. And then I've just been brainstorming different product ideas. And I also have the Instagram handle, but I have not purchased the domain yet just because, like I said, I'm 95% sure I know what the name is, so I don't want to purchase the domain until I'm 100% sure. But yeah, I don't know. Things are coming together. It's exciting. I have no clue when I will actually launch the first product though. It could be a couple months from now. It could be 6 months from now. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm trying to just give myself time and not stress over it. And I also want it to be really good. Like, I don't want to just put out something that I rushed. So yeah, it's exciting for sure, but like, I don't know. I'm such a perfectionist and I hold myself to such a high standard. It's so hard being a beginner at something and like not knowing what you're doing, but we all start somewhere. I know I said that before. I'm definitely going to be a broken record about that. So yes, I'm just going to brainstorm a little bit more and then head upstairs, carry on with the rest of my night. Made it in bed before 9:45, so I'm counting that as a win. I do still have 2 habits that I need to complete, and that is read 3 pages and journal how I'm feeling. So I'm gonna start with the journaling and then finish my night by reading. Good morning, happy day 5 and happy Friday. I still woke up at 6 a.m. this morning, which is very unlikely for a Friday for me. I typically sleep in on Fridays until honestly about 8 o'clock, maybe 7:45, because I start work at 8:30. However, I wanted to kind of continue on with the morning routine that I've created for myself this entire week. So I'm getting started with my morning habits, journaling, devotions, go on a walk. Then I need to eat breakfast, and at 8 a.m. I actually have a telehealth appointment with my dietitian. So because of that, I think I'm actually gonna hop on to start work at 7:30 because I work remote today. And then when my appointment ends around 9-ish, I'll get back on work just so that I don't have to work later in the evening because I gotta get my full 8 hours in somehow. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to share my gratitude and affirmations today. 1, I'm grateful for cooler weather in the mornings. It's so nice to be able to go on a walk outside and it not be super hot. 2, I'm grateful for being able to see a dietitian for free. I literally still can't believe this. If you guys saw a recent video, I worked with Nourish. This video, I'm not working with them. This is not sponsored. But if you live in the US, I highly recommend checking them out to see if your insurance will cover your dietitian for free like it does for me. It still blows my mind. 3, I'm grateful for peaceful days. I love full days where the birds are chirping, the sun's out, everything is calm, nothing crazy is happening. And my 3 affirmations: I am strong and resilient. I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to, and I am beautiful just as I am. And that's that. I think I'm gonna have to save my devotions for either later tonight or after my walk if I have time, because I want to make sure I at least get the walk in this morning. It is so much cooler right now than it will be later. And I also want to still have time to eat breakfast before I start work at 7:30. Technically, I don't need to start that early today, but I think I would just rather start earlier and not have to work later, but we'll see if I can make it in time. My digital detox hour is up and I'm beginning work for the day. And then in about 30 minutes, I will hop on my call with my dietitian. And I was able to complete my devotional today, so that feels really good. I just finished up my meeting with my dietitian. It went so well. She's so nice and really helpful. I had so many questions, so that was super nice. And I'm gonna get back to work. I'm done with my corporate job for the day and I'm jumping right into editing. I am trying to decide if I should go to Volleyball Open Gym tonight. If I do, I would not get home until probably closer to 11 p.m. Like I shared with you guys, the rule of my 9:45 bedtime only applies to the weeknights because I want to still give myself freedom and flexibility on the weekends in case I want to hang out with people, do things, etc. We can't be strict with ourselves every single day, but I'm trying to decide if I feel like actually being social and working out. I'm like 80% sure I won't go. But anyway, I'm gonna edit for a little while and then decide how I feel after that. I'm having my own little at-home pizza night. I just showered, washed my hair, I shaved, I plucked my eyebrows, basically all of the little self-care maintenance things. Now I'm gonna cook this cauliflower crust pizza, and I do still have some YouTube work to do. My editor sent me a video that I need to upload and then send to the brand for approval. So I'm gonna do that while the pizza cooks, and then after that I might edit more, but I don't know. I think it would also be fun to like watch a movie or something. I haven't watched any TV all week, so it could be fun to do that. But also I am stressed about editing this video. So I'm like, should I just work the rest of the night? I don't know. I'm low-key kind of regretting not going to volleyball. I wish that I did, but at the same time, obviously I am on my period and I do have a lot of editing to do. So I'm just like, I don't know. It is what it is. There's always next week. I do really need to work on my social life a lot more. Maybe in a future challenge, that's something that I could add. But at the same time, I am someone who is just very happy on my own as well. I don't mind being alone. Plus, like I said, I am going out of town this weekend and I'll be with friends the whole time. So I'll definitely get my social fix for the week. And this probably sounds weird, but I feel like we've been hanging out all week. Like, to me, we are besties. But like, is that weird? Because I'm talking to you, but you're not talking back to me, except in the comments, which I do read. Anyway, I am literally so hungry. I can't wait to eat. My video is now ready to go. The pizza is done, and I'm gonna have myself a little fun drink. This is the Trip Mindful Blend in Raspberry Blossom. I talked about this before. It basically just has magnesium, lion's mane, L-theanine, ashwagandha. It's not alcoholic or anything, but it helps you feel calm. And I really love the flavor of this one. Ready for bed, and I also finished up all of my habits for the day. I definitely read a lot more than 3 pages. The book is getting pretty good, and I am so tired. I can't wait to fall asleep, but I wanted to give like a little week 1 recap. I feel like this has been one of the best weeks I've had in a really long time, and I think it's because I'm doing all of these habits and I'm taking time for myself and I'm becoming a better version of myself, and it feels so rewarding. Now, I will say that I truly think that the reason that I'm able to do all of these habits every day is because I'm here alone. I don't have kids. My husband's not here. I really didn't even spend that much time working on YouTube. It almost took up my entire time outside of my 9-to-5 job. So my advice to you, if you are working full time, you also have kids to take care of, you have so many other things going on in your life, I would say just pick 1 or 2 habits. Don't feel like you need to do 10 in one day, but pick the ones that will really make a difference for you. And remember that you can always scale them back. You can always just read 2 or 3 pages instead of reading 10. You can always go on a 10-minute walk instead of going on a 30-minute walk. There's ways to scale it back and make time for things and make sure that they don't take a super long time to do. Of course, this challenge is not over for me yet because, like I said, it is a 14-day challenge. So I will see you guys in the next video, which will be week 2 of this challenge. I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to see you guys there.